It's round. Ooh, it's big round. Oh man, shit, this is a coin. I think this is a coin. Look how big it is. Okay guys, today we made our return. So we're basically at the Crist Tavern. And this tavern was built in 1835. And I think it's been exactly a year since we were here the last time. I can't remember what we found. I think we found some Wheaties out here in front of it, but I'll show you guys around before we get started. I thought this was kind of cool, man. It's like an old boat here. I mean, it's not real old, but I didn't know what it was at first. But you can see that's what it is. They must have pulled out because the river's right over beside us. So maybe they had some kind of accident or something. I don't know why it's laying over here, but... And of course, this is it. I don't know if you guys remember it. But I'll definitely put a lot of information in the video description. So if you guys can't remember us being here, I'll even put the link to the last video. But it's been a year ago since we've been here. But I think what I did is I came and the grass has started growing up, so a lot of it I couldn't even get into. And the only reason we're here today is because we got all this rain. But it's kind of cool because it's like there's a canal running right beside the place. I think that's pretty neat. It looks like people have been back here tearing it up more. But it's definitely a cool place, that's for sure. Look at this. But like I said, it's been here since like 1835. There's an old mill right down the street. And it used to be a boarding house for the mill workers too at one time. But this is kind of where I wanted to go the last time. I think we can get in here a little bit. Then of course you got these old buildings back here. But I tried to look it up. I don't know what this place looked like, 100 years ago. But obviously this structure back here is old too. But like I said, it was pretty, I mean, it's pretty bad now, but it was overgrown pretty bad when we were here the last time. And I went through this field and everything. I think I came here twice. But you can tell even this back here, and it's all made out of rock. You can tell it's old. But like I said, there used to be a lot of activity here. But I know the guy that owns the old church on the corner, and he told me the guy that used to own that, he was into metal detecting. And he said the guy had a ton of stuff, but he don't know if all his stuff come from in here. But like I said, I'm sure this place has been like this for a long time. I'm sure people have been in here metal detecting. There's a lot of people here in Delaware County that metal detect. I think all we need to do is just find a line. Hopefully we can come across something. Because like I said, it dates all the way back to 1835. So if we find a silver, we can find some real old ones. And I honestly didn't know there was going to be this much water going through here. I was actually going to go down in here and detect a little bit too, but there's no way. Because you can see how the water's coming through. But we've got a lot of rain. I mean, it's nice out. It's good metal detecting weather. It's just all the rain. And that new permission we got, I'm not going to go there until it's a nice day because I got to dig nice plugs. So hopefully we'll be able to go there next weekend. So you can see. But I'm sure this was all man-made. I mean, this little canal was all man-made, but they probably just use it. That's how they move things around. And like I said, the Olentangy's right. This goes into the Olentangy. But there's not a lot to know about it, other than the guy that owns the church down there. He knows a lot about it because he's part of the Delaware County Historical Society. So I did talk to him about it, like a year ago. But I think they just set that boat up there because they pulled it out of the river is what I think. And honestly, when I was driving out here, I didn't know if it was on a change because it's been over a year, but obviously it ain't. So the guy that owns this property, he wants to develop it, and Delaware won't let him. I don't know if they want to keep this stuff in here. I don't know about the tavern itself. And I know the historical society was trying to get a hold of it, but I don't know if the guy is just not going to do anything with it because they're not letting him develop it or not. I'll kind of go out here. Maybe we can, since there's no leaves on the trees, maybe you can see the mill. Nah, but the mill's down that way. I'd say like a half a mile. If I can get in there, maybe I'll put some of it in the video towards the end. So I'll get back to you guys as soon as we get onto a good signal. Okay guys, I'm onto a signal. I got a signal over there, but man, it was like a foot down the ground. Here it was just a nail. I was all excited and stuff because I mean it was way down in the ground, and here was just a nail. I'm surprised the metal detector even picked it up. I mean it was way down in there. But like I said, this ground over here is like real easy to dig in. I mean, it's not I don't have real good numbers like 1044, but since we're at 1835, might as well check, see what it is. You never know. Maybe we can find something cool. It's round. Oh, it's big round. Oh man, shit, this is a coin. I think this is a coin. Look how big it is. Oh man. Holy shit, man. That's like a silver half size. And what it is, it's a gauge gap for spark plugs. I knew what it was as soon as I hit that side, but look at it. I mean, that'll get you going. Well, I'll get back to you guys as soon as I get onto another one. Okay guys, I'm back here behind the house. Well, I was thinking about, because this here was all overgrown when I was here last time, so I figure I'm gonna do this. But I'm hoping to get a coin off the bat, then I'll focus on the back. But I did find something pretty cool. So I got an old skeleton key here. Pretty cool. So I'll get back to you guys as soon as I get onto something else. Okay guys, I got a signal. But what I did is I came back to the other side. I went down the side where I found the key was, where I found that skeleton key, but there wasn't that many signals there. But I pounded that the last time we was here. I just must have missed that skeleton key, or it could have been the weeds were so high there I couldn't get in there. So I came back over to the side I told you we were on doing, and I'm just gridding it. And so far I've been getting signal, but actually now it's hitting different. Now it's coming like, I don't know. But these are the kind of signals I've been digging. I haven't got any real good coin signals, and I've dug like a couple of memorial pennies, and the rest has just been trash. But I'm gonna agree, because this side here would be the side I would think would be the most traffic, because them two buildings are there, but I'm not so far, and I've gridded quite a bit of it and I haven't found anything. A couple of pennies, but I haven't even got a real good, other than that signal with that gauge. That's the only real good signal I've had. And I've been digging a lot of trash. Like this. It may be different. It was like a harmonica reed or something, but it's not. It's just some kind of aluminum. But I haven't dug anything old over here. I don't know why. But I'll get back to you guys as soon as I get onto a good signal. Okay guys, we're calling it a day. So I went back here in that section. I gridded that whole section. I think I found like 3 cents. And earlier in the day, I came over to this side and I found that skeleton key. Here, I'll show you. But I found the skeleton key over here on this side. But I'll put the link to that the last time we was here. And if you remember, there was like, I found that there was like a walkway through there. I found the skeleton key all the way at the end, but then I came back over here and I fucking pounded this. So basically, and I got basically what I started doing, I just dug every signal, any signal, I dug it, and I didn't find anything. But like I said, this place has been pretty much pounded anyways before we ever got here. I'm sure the people, whoever metal detected in the beginning, I'm sure they found a lot of good stuff. But in the back, the only place back there that I thought would be the best place was where I was at, and I gridded the whole thing. And all I did was find trash, nail and trash. The only good signal I got was that little tire gauge, and that was it. So this is what we found. So the 3 cents I found back there, and this nickel I found over here when I got out of my truck. I found a couple dimes. There was some change laying over here by the truck, but some of it must have fell out of my pocket, out of my bag. Then here's that tire gauge. When I found this, I thought we were on, because this is like the first signal. And as you can see, it almost, you know, when I seen that, I thought it was a coin. But here's just a spark plug gauge. I don't know why I said tire gauge. Tired. Then of course we found the skeleton key. So other than, you know, I'm glad I came back, because I wouldn't have found this key. And I like finding skeleton keys, especially, I mean, this tavern dates all the way back to 1835. But over beside here, there's actually another house. And when the first time I ever came here, this looked like it was burnt out, like it was smoked out on the inside. But this is just basically an abandoned house, and it's part of the same property. Then the property beside here belongs to the dude that owns the church. But I mean, we're not gonna walk in there. So I don't know if people are living in there or what, but we're not. But I can remember coming here. Well, it's almost like they had it set up like an apartment. See how there's like other entrances down through here? But this, if you drive by here, you'd never know this was here, because it's like in the woods. So it's just sitting back here. That's, like I said, that's how long this place has been like this, because I mean, all this has grown like this. And I think the second time we was here, there was a guy here digging mushrooms, and he said he literally lived here when he was a kid, inside in this, like, basically whatever it is. I don't know if they're apartments or what they are, but you can see how much it's grown up in all the years. And I went back here the last time we was here, because, you know, we got permission to do where the church is too, but it's all been like redone. So I did go through back in here, but I never found anything. I think the last time we was here was the same thing. All the good stuff we found over there in that little walkway. I think this is pretty cool. This might belong, because OW's down the road. This might belong to the college. Pretty cool though. I'd like to see it. I've never seen one on the water, because this thing, it almost looks like it's two, but I think it's just one. It's just one big giant one. I mean, like a big giant kayak or something. It's pretty cool looking though. But I would say this busted up, was in the river, and maybe the fire department pulled it out and just set it over here on this property, because they didn't have anywhere else to set it. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like I said, we'll be at that permission I got hopefully next weekend. See what I'm talking about? There's just money laying on the ground. You know, it might have fell out of that. But we'll be at that permission next weekend, I hope. I mean, because other than the rain, I mean, we've had great weather. I mean, it's perfect metal detecting weather. It's just, I have to go there and dig decent plugs, and I'm not going to go there if I can't do it. And we got permission to do the whole thing, so we got as much time as we want. I mean, but hopefully we'll be there next weekend. That's basically why I chose here, because I knew I could go in here, even because it basically rained all day this morning too. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks a lot. Bye. Okay guys, this is about the best you're gonna get with the old grist mill. I mean, you can see it, but I can't go down in there. They, you know, I guess at one time it was like private property, but I think it's owned by the township now, or the county. And the last time we was here, I had a guy that was here, and he was just like watching out for me, because I actually, the link to the other video, I actually go inside it, but I still wasn't allowed, as you can see, you know, with all the trespassing signs and stuff. But they say if you go in there that, you know, the rangers will just show up and give you a ticket or something. So we're not going to go in there, but you can see it. Well, that's pretty cool. I don't even know why. The only thing I can think of is maybe if someone was in there, maybe the wall would fall on them or something. I don't know, really. I think it, I mean, I was inside there and you could see where the kids were in there spray painting it, but like I said, I don't know. I don't know if it's just safety reasons or whatever, but I'm positive that the county owns it. I'm pretty sure they own it now. But at one time it was privately owned, and that's why, you know, you can understand why people didn't want you on the property. But still pretty cool.